Once, dragons and men coexisted. They shared a peace forged in wisdom. A peace that lasted many generations. All that was lost when mankind disrupted this balance in a sudden onslaught. Man fought dragon in a savage war that shook the foundations of the world. This war was called the Scouring. Defeated and humbled. Dragons vanished from this realm. In time, man rebuilt and spread his dominion across the land. And on to the islands beyond. A millennium has passed since those dark days ended. Hello everyone, and welcome to this Let's Play of Fire Emblem, also known by the community as Fire Emblem 7, since it's, the 7th Fire Emblem. But us in the West never got the other 6, so this is our first. At least most people's first. I didn't get into Fire Emblem as a series until Awakening on the 3DS, which set the bar rather low. Now, I'm not saying that Awakening was bad. It did bring back the series and make it popular in the West. However, there are certain games before then, and even after, which turned out to be far better. For instance, as you're looking in the background, look at these sprites, the animations, hear that music. Yes, Awakening did have an amazing soundtrack, but there's something just beautiful about the simplicity of this game. Now, without further ado, let's get into the actual meat of the game. And I'm going to be honest, I played a little of FE7. A little. I've been playing it off and on for someone who doesn't exactly like the gameplay, but is enjoying the stories and characters. However, for you guys, I will be starting fresh. You are a tactician traveling across Alibe. Set your name, birth month, and gender. Use the control pad and the A button to enter info. To start with the default settings, simply select No. Enter information. Now normally I would choose the default, but let's just say there's a reason I want to change the name, especially to something simple. And yes, I'll be playing as a guy. Birth month is the interesting one. Well, let me just pull up the info here. Month of the tactician's birth. Thanks, game. But yeah, as you'll see as I select across them, you'll see that the element changes by the name, which, by the way, that one is Anima, and this one is Dark, which is light and dark. Now, normally, in-game, characters have different affinities to show their possible growth and, well, who they get along with. The problem is, the main character in this game, you don't get to play. He's there, sure, he or she are there, but they don't offer anything to the situation at hand. They don't level up. So, this doesn't offer anything for the main character. However, for this playthrough, I'm thinking we're going to be a frosty boy. Are these the settings you want to use? Yeah, I think so. Prologue, a girl from the plains. Are you awake? I found you unconscious on the plains. I am Lyn of the Lorca tribe. You're safe now. Who are you? Can you remember your name? Your name is Boy. What an odd-sounding name. But pay me no mind. It is a good name. I see by your attire that you are a traveler. What brings you to the Sakai Plains? Would you share your story with me? Well, I would love to, but What was that noise? I'll go see what's happening. Boy, wait here for me. As you can see, there's a reason why I chose her name. Oh no! Bandits! They must have come down from the burned mountains. They must be planning on raiding the local villages. I have to stop them. If that's all of them, I think I can handle them on my own. You'll be safe in here, boy. What? You want to help? Well, can you use a weapon? No. Ah, I see. So you're a strategist by trade. An odd, not a worthless profession, but... Very well, we'll go together. Over here. If you want to help, boy, I could use your advice. I'll protect you, so stay close to me. Unit information. Lin is the blue unit. That makes them good. The enemy units are red, which for some reason makes them bad. Boy, you are a green unit! We'll get to why that's funny later, but just know that green units are going to be the bane of our existence. Essentially, battle consists of blue, the allied units, and red, the enemy units, taking turns moving on the field. You're only here as a strategist, boy. You'll only appear during special events. Your job as strategist is to place the cursor on blue units to issue their orders. First, select a unit. Place a cursor on Lin and press the A button. Which, by the way, this is what happens when you don't. Yeah. They don't enforce the first one. I need to be closer to the enemy! You have to select a Lin. When a unit is selected, the map changes color like so. Lin can move anywhere in the blue area. Move her to the space with the flashing cursor. Place a cursor there and then press the A button to finish. However, let me show you that, yeah, the game yells at you if you don't. Let's advance on that bandit! By the way, running in a straight line like this is usually not a wise idea in this game. Yes, this should be close enough. Uh-oh, that bandit spotted me, you think? He's coming this way! Let's close in and attack. Select Lin. I mean, I was going to select a bandit, but... Move to one of the areas adjacent to the bandit. I had to be right next to him to attack. Let's see what is yelled at this time. Listen, just get me next to that bandit! Press the A button after placing a cursor next to the enemy. Now strike! Select attack. And what if I press B instead? You can't. Now, after playing Fire Emblem 1, the actual Fire Emblem 1, seeing a battle forecast is a godsend. I'm not even kidding. This is the best feature they added to Fire Emblem. It's not in this, it didn't start in this game, of course, but I cannot stress how thankful I am for this battle forecast. Victory! But I've been injured. I have need of a vulnerary. Select Lin. There's another bandit over by the gear to the west. You don't know what a gear is? It's a type of round hut. Many nomads live in huts like these. I would do well to use this time to administer a little first aid. Move to the space... Yes, this place. To the space marked by the flashing cursor. I'm carrying a couple of vulneraries in my satchel. They should heal me up. Would you get one for me? Open the item menu and select a vulnerary. Next, choose Use. Thank you, boy. Go get that brigand over by the gear. You know I gotta. You know I have to. Really? The game's not going to yell at me this time. What if I go this way? Alright, fine. Attack.
Who do you think you are? You think you can stand up to Bada the Beast?
Oh man, it's not looking good. Whew. He's tough. It all comes down to this next blow. Boy, if I fall, I want you to flee. You must escape. Oh no, I'm gonna die in the tutorial.
What? How did you?
Yeah, don't get used to seeing that kind of level up for Lyn. Whew, that was close. I sorely underestimated him. Sorry if I worried you. You really didn't. It's the tutorial. Which, by the way, this is the only time when we get fake tension. Thank God. I'll need to be stronger if I'm going to survive. Strong enough that no one can defeat me. Lyn gains experience in each encounter. When she has enough experience, she will level up. As she increases in level, her abilities improve. Over time, she will grow much stronger. Yeah, no. I'm going to break this right now. Lyn has some of the worst strength growth in the game. She will never be a super powerful unit, however, it is made up with her personal weapon that we'll find out later, which has a ridiculous crit rate. So, yeah. It's time to bring this chapter to a close. Select Lyn and move her to the gate where Bada the Beast was standing. Select C's to complete Lyn's victory in your own. Which, by the way, after playing FE1 and seeing nothing but C's, I know this very well. But let's see if she yelled at me. No? Alright. Good work, boy! Let's go home! Good morning, boy! Are you awake yet? That fight yesterday must have taken a lot out of you. Say, boy, I want to talk to you about something. You have some experience in the ways of war, I can see. Would you allow me to travel with you? What? You want me to get permission from my parents? My mother and my father died 6 months ago. My people, the Lorca, they don't... I'm the last of my tribe. Bandits attacked and they killed so many people. The tribe was scattered. My father was our chieftain, and I wanted to protect our people. But I'm so young and our people were old-fashioned. They wouldn't allow a woman. No one would follow me. I'm sorry. I've been alone for so long. No. No more. I will shed no more tears. Thank you. I'm better now. Boy, I must become stronger, so that I may avenge my father's death. Yesterday's battle taught me something. I won't become stronger by sitting here alone. Boy, tell me you'll train me, that you'll let me travel with you. You will? That's wonderful! Thank you! Oh, thank you! We'll be better off working together, I know it. You'll be my master strategist, and I'll be your peerless warrior. We can do it, right? At least for 10 chapters. Travel with Lyn, boy. Give her your aid and master the art of combat. Complete the tasks set out in each chapter and help Lyn in her quest. Turn the instruction window on or off by pressing select. And that was the end of the prologue. Now, I'm going to say the next 10 chapters are nothing but tutorial. I'm going to be trying to do 2 at a time, so it'll alleviate that. The apprentice tactician boy and the young sword fighter Lin, a strange pair on an even stranger journey. To prepare for the long road ahead, they go to Bulgar, the commercial center of Sakai. Unbeknownst to Lin, she will discover something that will alter her life forever. Other blue units. Chapter 1: Footsteps of Fate. Boy, over here! This is Bulgar, the biggest city in all of Sakai. We should purchase supplies for our journey. Oh my heart! What a dazzling vision of loveliness. Huh? Wait, oh beauteous one! Would you not favor me with your name, or better yet, your company? Where are you from, Sir Knight, that you speak so freely to a stranger? Ha! I thought you never asked. I'm from Lycia. I hail from the Kalen County, home to men of passion and fire. Shouldn't that be home to Kalos with loose tongues? Ooh, you're even lovely when you're cruel. Let's go, boy. I have nothing more to say. Wait, please. Sain, hold your tongue. Ah, can't, my boon companion. Why so severe an expression? If your manner were more serious, I wouldn't have to be so severe. We still have a mission to complete, Sain. I know that, but how can I remain silent in the presence of such beauty? It would have been discourteous. What do you know of courtesy? Excuse me, you're blocking the road. If you would be so kind as to move your horses. Of course, my apologies. Thank you. You, at least, seem honorable enough. Pardon me, but I feel we've met before. I beg your pardon? Hey, no fair, Ken. I saw her first. It seems there are no decent men among Lycia's knights. Let's go, boy. I've run out of patience. Wait, please! It's not like that. Sain, you lout! Huh? Not like that. I thought you were... I am not you! Come, we must follow her. I suspect she might be... Be what? She's our mission? You're joking. Wait! Pardon the voice, Braggles. I'm running out of water. Run! We're being pursued! Could it be those knights from town? No, it's not them. These men are out for blood.
Aren't you the pretty one? Your name is Lindis, is it not?
What did you call me? Who are you?
Such a waste. An absolute waste. The things I'll do for good. Oh well. Time to die, darling. Come on out, boys!
Oh no, there are more than I can handle. But I'll not give up. Hey, there she is!
Huh?
What? Whew! Finally caught up. Hold! You there! What is your business? Such numbers against a girl? Cowards! Every one of you. You're from... We can discuss that later. It appears these ruffians mean to do you harm. If it's a fight they want, let them look to me. Stand back, I'll take care of this. No, this is my fight, stay out of my way. Well, I can't just stand here and do nothing. I have a solution. You there, command us. I am Kent, a knight of Lycia. My companion is Sain. We will follow your orders in this battle. Is this acceptable, milady? Yes, it is. Boy and I will lead. Let's go. You're a cold boy? I want to impress my beauteous one. Let me attack first. Blue units are allies. I mean, we already discussed that last time, but direct them on the field as you did with Lin before. Be warned, if Lin is defeated, your journey is over. as is your game. If other blue units are beaten, the game will continue. But fallen companions will be unable to return to battle for the rest of the tutorial. Use tutorial and caution. Use caution and good judgment. After all blue units have been moved, it automatically becomes the enemy's turn. To begin with, select Sain. Place the cursor on Sain and press the A button. Attack! Move me to space next to my foe! I'm just wondering, does he yell at me? You know I gotta do it every time. Move me up next to the enemy! Crouch. Who would have seen that coming? Whoa! I missed?! Sain, why aren't you using your sword? The lance is more heroic, and I should look heroic, don't you think? You're hopeless. If you don't take fighting more seriously, you're going to find yourself on the end of a blade. Truth be told, I forgot to buy a sword. Forgot? Or are you simply too busy dallying with the ladies? Don't be so mad. I'll be fine with the lance. I'm that good. I prefer to rely on your skill, not your empty bragging. Take my spare blade and use it to attack next time. Are you sure? My thanks, Kent. You're almost more trouble than you're worth. Almost. Which, by the way, did he just toss it across the battlefield for him to catch? Boy! Allow me to make up for my companion's blunder. I am at your command. Weapons possess a unique hierarchy. Swords, best axes. Axes, best lances. Lances, best swords. Basically, to explain this in a logical way, lances have better reach than swords, but axes can break their halves. Meanwhile, swords are better at close range because they can actually parry the handle of the axe away. Because otherwise this makes no freaking sense, and that's the headcanon I'm following. This is called a weapon triangle. Remembering this is of the utmost importance. First, let's illustrate that swords are strong against axes, even though they just showed that axes were strong against lances. Select Kent. And check to see if he yells. Nope. The enemy wields an axe. Use a sword for my next attack. He's almost defeated. Now let's deliver the final blow. I must be next to the enemy. Boy, give me another chance! Yeah. Can you guess what's going to happen now? Axe-wielding foes should be met with swords. Brandish your blade. Note the hit and what tile he's standing on. Ah! Sain, are you alright? Yes, I am. I was able to dodge in time. I can't believe he evaded my sword stroke so easily. This is no jest. Look closely. The enemy is hidden in the woods. The branches make it difficult to attack, don't they? You're right. I was so focused on attacking, I didn't see. Your lack of attention may someday cost you your life. Fine, I understand already. Let it go, Kent. If you truly understand, then act like it! Kent worries too much. He's going to grow old before his time. Each type of terrain has unique characteristics. For instance, look at woods and plains. Battle enemy from the woods, and the enemy will likely miss you. However, your attacks will be unimpeded, giving you a distinct advantage. The same is true for foes. If an enemy is in the woods, he is more difficult to hit. Factoring in your terrain benefits and a weapon triangle is vital in combat. The window at the bottom of the screen gives information on the terrain the cursor is placed on. Check to see what terrain type is advantageous by using the cursor. Now let's put this to the test. Select Kent. I'm ready for battle. Command me as you will. Let's use my sword to attack. Again. It seems like a wise decision to leave that bandit to the knights. Yep. For my part, if I'm going to take care of the other foe, I'll need to close the distance between us. The knights said that the woods are advantageous, right? In that case... That looks good. Let's move there, boy. Your name is Sain, right? Yes, Sain, the gallant man of Galen, that's me. If you insist, why have you not healed yourself? Huh? Hey, I've been injured? What a cat I am! To wrinkle that perfect brow of yours with worry for me. I was thinking of giving you a vulnerary, but it looks like you're fine, so never you mind. No, wait! I'll take it! Please, I'll take it! To give away an item, use the trade command. Trade can only be used by units that are adjacent to one another. Let's use the trade command now. Select Sain and move him next to Lyn. I can't keep such a generous offering waiting. The healing power of love awaits with yon angel. Boy, tarry no longer. Well, maybe I am. Move me next to her! I implore you! Now select the trade command. Sain's and Lyn's possessions will be displayed together. Use the cursor to select a vulnerary from Lyn's items and give it to Sain. After you finish your trade, press the B button to end the process. The B button is the cancel button. It can be used to rescind mistaken commands and other things. Place the cursor on Lyn's item, press right on the control pad. Okay, I'm going to point this out. It should have said something like, to place. They didn't have the 2 there. So it just sounds... yeah. Press up or down on the control pad and select a vulnerary, then press the A button. Press the A button to accept the vulnerary from Lyn. Press the B button to stop trading. Sain can now use Lyn's vulnerary. Select the vulnerary from the items and use it. Furthermore, mountain units have the unique ability to move again, which is later known as Canto, or was it Prior? I think it was in FE4, so we'll say Prior. Essentially, this allows cavalry to move the number of spaces left in their movement range if they haven't done so already. However, the attack command, among others, nullifies the move again ability, so be careful. So in other words, Canto before and arguably after are better. Select Sain in order him to move again. Ah, much better. Thanks, boy. And you have my gratitude as well, my angel. Mission goals change from chapter to chapter. This chapter's goal is to defeat all enemies. Check the chapter goals in the window on the upper right of the screen. To open the map menu, place the cursor on the unoccupied space and press the A button. You can confirm the chapter goals here by choosing Status from the menu. The map menu also has the suspend command. This is useful when you need to stop a chapter midway. Time to continue this chapter. Best of luck! Yeah, this is pretty much where they stop holding your hand. If you die with Lyn here, you kind of deserve it, but for newer players I can understand why. Especially if they don't grasp concepts. But essentially, I gotta fight the last 4 here. Now, I'm probably going to leave them all in for you guys to watch. However, in later cuts, if I get feedback, I might cut down the battle time. We'll see. So, remember when I said it's a bad idea to run head first? Yeah. Even though it looks good, You know what? Yeah, this time I'm actually going to do it. Normally I wait in the forest instead. Allow them to attack during enemy phase and then main phase kill them, but it might be better to low turn clear this, which in the community is called LTC. I'll stay in the forest. Yeah, I'll sweep them around and try to get the hit. Alright. Now, he'll try to go after Sain if we park him in the forest here. Or Kent, we'll see what happens. Then Lynn still has another turn before she can reach the boss. Now, the fun thing about this is, usually bosses do not move in the early game, so he's pretty much going to sit there like a lump until Lynn gets close. As for Kent and Sain, let's discuss their characters a little bit, and their stats. Kent is more of the speedy cavalier than the strong one. That being said, he still has pretty good growths, and he has Anima affinity. Sain, meanwhile, is the strength-based one, which is quite apparent. Between the two, I prefer to use Kent, but that's because they decided to use Sain as so much of a punching bag early that it left a bad taste. That being said, they are both good characters, and depending on how they grow, they can be quite impressive later. Which I actually screwed up here. I wanted to give the kill to Kent, but I allowed Kent to attack first, which means Sain here is going to take the killing blow. It would have been more than enough experience for Kent to level. Now looking at the battle stats, you can see that Lynn only does 14 while he does 11 if he hits. As you can expect, if he gets 2 hits off in a row, Lynn is done for. So let me introduce you to another way to combat the boss, and that is waiting and letting him attack before you follow up.
Accursed knights, always tampering in others' affairs.
Or, you know, she can just use a crit.
Last! There was only supposed to be a lone. Oh.
See? Still, speed and luck on her is pretty good once she gets her personal. That's the last of them! Fantastic work, boy! And now for these Knights of Lycia. You're going to share your story with me? Yes. We have ventured from Kaelin and Lycia in search of someone. Lycia? That's a country beyond the mountains in the southwest, isn't it? Correct. We come as messengers to the Lady Madeline, who eloped with a nomad some 19 years ago. Madeline? Our Lord Demarcus of Kaelin's only daughter. He was heartbroken his own daughter would abandon himself. Eventually, Demarcus simply declared that he had no daughter. And then this year, we received a letter from Lady Madeline. It said that she, her husband, and their daughter were living happily on the Sakai Plains. Demarcus was ecstatic to learn he had a granddaughter of 18 years. I remember the smile on his face when he announced that he'd suddenly become a grandfather. His daughter's name is Lindis. This was also the name of Demarcus' wife, who passed away at an early age. Lindis? That she should bear this name thawed Demarcus' heart. Now his only wish is to meet his daughter's family at least once. This is why we're here. We didn't know that Lady Madeline died a few days after sending her letter. We only learned this shortly after we arrived in Bulgar. But we also learned all was not lost. Her daughter yet lives. We heard that she was living alone on the plains. I knew it immediately. You are the Lady Lindis. Why would you think that? Your resemblance to your departed mother is remarkable. What? Did you know my mother? I'm sorry to say I never met her directly, but I saw her portraits in Castle Canaan. To the rest of my tribe, I was always Lynn. But when I was with my parents, when it was just the three of us, I was Lindis. It's all so strange. I was all alone in the world, now I have a grandfather. Lindis. I never thought I would hear that name again. Wait! That bandit, he called me Lindis too. What? How could he have... He was a henchman of Lord Lundgren, wasn't he? Lundgren? Who's that? He's the Marcus's younger brother. Everyone assumed the Lady Madeline was gone forever. This made Lord Lundgren heir to the Marcus's title. To be blunt, milady, your existence is an obstacle to your granduncle's ambitions. But I have no interest in inheriting any title. Unfortunately, your granduncle is not the sort of man to believe that. I believe the attempts on your life will persist. What should I do? Accompanying us to Kalen. Continuing on this way is dangerous. I feel I have little choice. I will go with you. Boy, I'm sorry. This changes everything. What will you do? You want me to decide for you? Of course, your companionship would do much to ease my journey, but it's going to be so dangerous. You'll come? Are you sure? Thank you. Let me ask once again for your friendship and your aid. Alright, and that wraps up Chapter 2. Chapter 1, the second chapter. I hope you all enjoy this, and hopefully next time I'll get better at editing these, as well as not fumbling over my words. But thank you for taking the time for my inaugural video, and I'll see you next time.